All right, welcome back to another GCCe Player Spotlight. Today we'll be talking to one of our players competing in Titan Esports. We're going to be diving into their mindset, their gameplay, and what's it really like competing at the level that they play at. So we're going to get into it. Go ahead, introduce yourself, name, role, and what team do you play for?
I'm Buckbee, mid laner. Uh, I am playing for GCCe Hyrulean Heroes in the Ember League and Titan League.
Okay, I'm glad you said that right. I've heard somebody try to pronounce it and they butchered it, and I was really surprised how they were even able to butcher Hyrulean because it's a pretty well known thing, at least in the circles that I run in. But okay, so let's get into the questions. We're going to go over some gameplay and identity. What made you choose your current main role, and what keeps you committed to that role?
Well, I used to be an ADC player, and then years ago I used to be an ADC player, but ranking up, I fell in love with Ziggs as a mid laner, and I eventually just went back to that role. And for the longest time, I was just like, I played Annie mid back when um, ranked flex wasn't a thing, but it was like team 5v5s.
Mm-hmm.
I played for a team and I just played Annie Annie Predator mid.
Oh
When
god,
that was a
yeah, the good old Predator rune.
Yeah, and I just like bum rush bot lane, drop timbers, run back mid lane. And then I've filled in for ADC here and there, but I've always just like, once I learned Ari, it was over.
Oh, okay, so Ari is the one that cemented you into staying in mid lane.
Uh, yeah.
Ziggs was the
Ari
first
Ziggs.
love.
Ari
Okay.
was the second.
Uh,
Aurora was the third.
Alrighty, alrighty. Oh, what? How would you describe your playstyle in one sentence?
Uh, Sometimes chaotic.
Okay.
Sometimes I like walking in the dark bushes.
All right. So everybody who's watching who's playing against Buckbee, please take note. He likes going into dark bushes. Does that mean
Sometimes
dark for you or just dark in general?
dark for me. I don't know
Okay.
if it's warded or not.
Okay, my man's just full head, just going into bushes. No
Uh,
care.
I used to play with like a passion of like just trying to get solo kills in mid with
Hmm.
mages and just dueling a lot, but I don't know, over the years I've kind of calmed down a little bit.
Okay. Speaking of champions, we talked about it a little bit earlier. What champion defines your identity as a player right now, and why?
Definitely not Yumi. Um,
You had to get it in, huh?
oh yeah. Uh, Ari and Aurora,
Okay, okay. And
definitely.
what's one part of
If
your
I had to
game?
go with an
Oh, what you got?
if I had to pick an ADC, it's Jinx.
Okay.
Still my highest mastery champion.
Why Jinx?
Too much fun to play.
Okay, I feel that. Um, what's one part of your gameplay you feel is stronger than your rank suggests?
Uh, I'd say game knowledge.
Okay. Is it because
I
you're
think my
old?
game knowledge. Yeah, pretty much. I don't got the hands to actually do it. I just have the game knowledge.
Okay. Okay. Um,
Sometimes I make stupid calls though. I
um,
can't do dragon as they're doing dragon.
so kind of exactly what you just went into. Oddly enough, what's a weakness that you're actively working on improving this season?
Uh, no assassins in my champion pool.
Okay, so we're getting a little bit of the Akalis, the Kianas, the Zeds, etc.
Yeah, I want to learn more Akali, but
Okay.
my trial runs have not been too hot.
So, still a work in progress.
Oh yeah.
Okay. We're gonna go into that kind of macro topic that you kind of brought up. What's your biggest macro concept? What is the biggest macro concept that it finally clicked for you recently? That just kind of made it go, oh wow.
Last season with lane assignments, like shot calling for what lane assignments to go with,
Okay.
and I think making the safer play. Because I was like the secondary shot caller last season for the GCC team.
Okay. Yeah, I
So I
gotcha.
think it was just the combination of those two.
Okay, that's real great concepts to have finally click. No more flipping, or
Yeah,
less flipping.
I'm kind of sad Otacon's out because always used to bait Otacon.
That was a big
I tell my
flip.
team, I tell my team, bait Otacon, act like we're doing it, wait for them to start it, then kill them.
What's one mistake you see players in your elo make all the time?
Uh, Wasting TP, pushing too far without wards. Those are two of the most that I see, and I mean, I even do this too, so I think it's those two things.
Okay. And how has playing in a structured team environment changed the way that you think about League? I know you've been playing in comp for a little while now. If you can remember back to whenever you first started playing comp, what's that first thing that kind of changed the way you think about League whenever you got into comp?
How team play works, pretty much. When I first got into the league, the team play was not there. Uh, the orgs I did play for, I will not name. The teams I made were not very structured,
Okay.
and we were just kind of given pieces that didn't fit well together. And once I finally made it onto a team that was structured, it felt a lot more team orientated than like solo queue,
Mm-hmm.
where you just run around and just try to body everyone.
Right. A lot less chaos.
Yeah. Although I do love chaos, so
Alrighty. The next question. Let's go with what's your again this question that doesn't necessarily apply as much to you since you are more of a seasoned player, but what's your long-term goal as a competitive player in 2-3 years? Where do we see Buckbee?
retired.
Okay. All right. Note to self: we got 2 to 3 years max. Got it.
I'm old. I don't know how long I can keep doing this.
I feel that
The
completely.
hands work. The hands barely work as is.
Yeah, my hands don't work. That's why I play jungle. Got a
That's
little
why I play.
Tam.
That's why I play assassins and tanks.
Alrighty. So we're gonna move over to a topic that we touched on very lightly. Let me get rid of gangster. It's making ping sounds. Um, what motivated you to even begin with to join an amateur team instead of grinding solo queue?
I like competitive gameplay.
Okay. Did you
I
play
used
any
to play
sports prior?
competitive. I used to play hockey growing up, and I almost made it pro playing COD back
Oh,
in 2011, 2012.
little first person shooter action.
Yeah, essentially, my team was like scrimming pro teams, considered quote unquote pro teams like Optic and Envy and stuff like that. And I was supposed to fly out to MLG Dallas, but I got booted off the team the day before I flew out.
Rip.
Yeah,
Buckbee the COD pro.
yeah, I didn't get along with the team captain. That's why.
Hmm. What do you think? What do you think that you bring to your team that doesn't show up on the scoreboard?
Good comms, great vibes, and a very unique champion pool.
Okay, definitely a unique champion pool. I can't confirm that. We'll keep some of them a little secret for the people who haven't watched you play recently. So just keep on thinking it's just Ari and Ziggs. That's all it is.
Yeah, just look at my match history from last season. Just keep banning Mel too.
Yep. Um, on that comms side of things, how would you describe your comm style during scrims and matches?
Uh, Relatively safe calls. Not trying to push too much. take little leads slowly.
Okay.
Don't try to overforce.
All right. This next question, I know you've had personal experience with, and I'm curious on the answer on this. How do you bounce back mentally after a rough game or series?
What series?
Any series in general.
I don't remember those. I tend to forget.
Okay, there you go.
I,
We
I
move
don't
past them.
remember. I don't remember getting reverse swept last season, or
Hmm.
making finals the previous season, and half my team not showing up and playing with 3 E-subs.
Well, we can definitely say your mental is ironclad.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
don't tell very easily.
that's always a good quality for sure. Nothing brings the mood and the vibes down than somebody who's actively tilting in especially a comp game.
Yeah, that's you always have to try to keep good vibes in comp.
For sure. A little bit more fun times on this, not so much the reverse sweepings. What's your most memorable moment, good or bad? We'll skip the bad part. What's your most memorable good moment?
Throughout my history of competitive,
Yeah, all time most memorable moment.
um, probably when I built a team, and we won season 2 of Elemental League,
Okay.
and we ended as
What year was
FMF.
that?
2022.
Oh, about 4 years ago. That's not too bad.
Yeah. Then I got booted off that team by the coach, and the team fell apart.
What's your okay? What's your go-to excuse when you die to level 3 gank, and why is it the jungler's fault?
Jungler's supposed to hold my hand in lane.
True. That's actually true. And whenever he doesn't, you
Guys
just
better
spam
be
ping him.
watching. Yeah, I say, why are you ganking bot lane, or why are you ganking top? Why are you invading their jungler?
Why are you
Why
killing
are
your
you in
camps?
base? Why aren't you mid lane holding my hands?
If your gameplay had a theme song, what would that theme song be?
Oh god.
So far, everybody's had that similar response.
I don't know. Right now, I'm listening to the Lost Woods dubstep version on a 10-hour timer, so I'll just go with that.
Okay. And then, if you could buff one champion you play, and nerf one champion you hate, who's getting changed?
Ziggs is getting buffed, or Nico, because Nico mid is fun, but it sucks right now.
Okay.
Nerfing? Any assassin?
Any assassins that you're trying to learn?
Nah, just nerf the Fury.
Okay, nerf Neferi. Got it. Get the dog out of here.
That dog is stupid.
That dog got that bite.
That dog gets resets on alt kills. That's ridiculous.
Okay, we're gonna be closing it up soon. We got just 2 more questions for you. I know you got a scrim coming up in a little bit.
15 minutes.
What's one thing that you want anybody who watches this to know about you as a player?
Best mid laner in Titan.
Oh, there it is. He said it.
I'll say it. If I'm not the best, I have the biggest champion pool.
Okay,
There's a lot of people that don't think I have a big champion pool.
that's crazy.
I think I had the most unique champions last split in Titan.
I think so. I know our content creators weren't very consistent last year. Shout out to, I believe it was Typhoon and Pando. I think that's who it was.
Yeah, they did.
And Hex.
Yeah, Hex needs to make more content.
I think that was the
Hex
only
hyped
ones.
me up.
Okay, and then what's your message to other gold to platinum players trying to break into amateur leagues?
Just take it slow.
Okay.
Don't worry too much if you don't make a team right away, especially if you're a rookie.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, just keep at it, really. If you don't make a team, head down, grind solo queue. Someone will notice.
For sure. Definitely. Yep. Okay, and then so that's gonna be it. Thanks for joining us today. Stay tuned to the channel, to our Twitch and our YouTube. We'll have more of these interviews and player spotlights from the GCC League team lineups. We're also going to be posting more content. We got some short form content coming soon. Kind of excited about how these are coming out. So keep watching, follow, like, subscribe, whatever it is that whatever media that you're on, and everybody have a great day. Have a good one, Buckbee. Good luck in your scrim.
I have one thing to say.
Okay, go for it.
Python let me play Yumi mid.
He said it. He got two Yumi mids in.
I got 2 in.
Alrighty.